Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm here with a little bit of an unusual video. I was asked by a publisher if I'd be interested in participating in this video project that they're doing, and I thought it was kind of cool, and so I said yes. World Editions is a publisher who's bringing translated fiction from around the world to an English-speaking audience. As you may know, I have been trying to read a lot more translated fiction this year, and so when this opportunity came up, I thought it sounded really cool. There is a book that they are publishing that I am actually in the middle of reading right now, and so far it's really interesting. It's a small little novella with magical realism by an Italian author. It is called A Devil Comes to Town by Paolo Morenzig. And it's interesting. It's sort of a story within a story about creepy kind of gothic things happening in a small town. It's also about writers, and it's got like horror magical realism elements to it. So I'm going to be reading a page from this book, and they're having different creators and influencers and journalists read a page a day, and this book is just about 100 pages long. I'm going to be participating and reading a page from this book. If you guys are interested, definitely go check them out. I will link them down below, and just the reading portion of this video will also be going up on their YouTube channel, which I can link down below if you guys want to go and check it out. But yeah, so far I'm interested. I will be completing this, and you'll be hearing more about this in my May wrap-up. So let's go ahead and get started. Having discovered this innocent secret, I was more inclined to judge my parishioners with greater benevolence. It was a new awareness that made me look at people differently, trying to guess which category they belonged to. Could Burgomaster Keller, for example, be a novelist? Or was he a historian? Or maybe a fan of the detective genre? Though I had managed to become somewhat friendly with him, nothing was revealed from our conversations, which usually revolved around international politics. And could the wife of Cantonal Councilman Linz, so sophisticated in her style of dress, with her elegant French R, be writing a romantic love story in her free time? And who could have imagined that the grocer Bauer was the author of a science fiction trilogy? My brain now operated on a one-way track. At the Kaffel Oetker, where I went to look at the newspapers, I would strain my ears to try to hear what was being said at the nearby tables. Though they were perhaps talking about sports or politics, I had the impression that the subject of the conversations, filtered through my mind's obsessed fixation, was always the same single one: great literature. I began to feel a touch of sympathy even toward the parish priest. Nevertheless, I couldn't help wondering what was so interesting about those thousands of pages written over the years by a man who had never stepped foot out of Dichtersruhe. The discovery of my parishioners' secret passion gave me the opportunity to establish a closer relationship with them. I began to draw their attention by increasingly touching upon the theme of art, and especially literature, in my sermons. And it was not long before I saw that I had pressed the right button. In a short time, I found the church full of faithful followers.